So precious, Fela Makafui has finally spoken about her marriage weeks after her husband came out to tell the whole world that he and then she are legally divorced at the moment. They are only waiting for the family members, to settle their differences, and then they will both part ways and just be co-parenting their daughter Island. Now, when Medikal came out to talk, a lot of people were like, okay, there are three sides to every story: the victim story, the other person involved, and then the truth, the real truth itself. You and I were not there when these two people were lovey-doving all over social media, all over in their house. Honestly, we don't even know what's really caused this divorce, because according to them, none of them is willing to talk about the real cause of the divorce, even though Medikal has said that it's because of Fela Makafui's cousin whom he asked to leave the house, and that the cousin has been with them for like 2 years without giving them any privacy. Yes, Medikal is basing their divorce on that, blaming it on Fela Makafui's cousin. Aside that, he and then Fela Makafui are doing okay. They are very much okay. Like, if not for the cousin's issue and stuff, they are very much okay. And that the disrespect from the cousin's side is what is causing this whole brouhaha. I mean, he went on to say so many things involving her business. Even while speaking, he implicated the wife about a certain, she owns Simply Snatch. She sells waist trainers. She sells this fat loss tea and stuff. And he implicated the wife by claiming the wife imports these stuff from China, from AliExpress and stuff. And after this whole thing escalated, Food and Drugs Board authorities picked up the wife for especially questioning if the drugs she imported, that is the teas she imported into the country, are FDA approved before she's even selling it to the public. It has caused a whole lot of stuff. Aside that, even the Bobu Ulamo of Nungwa called them to ask them of the land that they built their house on, because when the document was made public, it showed that the Bobu Ulomo's name on it. But according to the man, he has no idea how come he didn't even sell that land to them. So it generated a whole lot of problems, but they are solving it. Now, Fela Makafui is promoting her Resonance movie. We all know she produced this interesting movie, Resonance, and she's been going around promoting it. And she's currently in Kumasi because she'll be premiering her movie Resonance on the 8th of June. So that is when she went for one interview just yesterday, and then the host decided to ask her of her marriage, because we've heard Medikal side of the story, but then we've not heard her side of the story. But when she was asked, about your marriage, do you want to talk about it? She was like, no, I don't want to talk about it because it's a very sensitive topic, and both families have still not finalized whatever is going on, so I don't want to talk about it at the moment. And then the host was like, okay, no problem, but then let's ask you of your tattoos, because we've seen a lot of tattoos on you. Now, that was when she was like, okay, I have a lion tattoo, I have another lion because I'm a Leo, and then I have Samuel on my hand, and I have Island on my hand. And the host was like, oh, nice, that is nice. Okay, so you're a Leo, so you have a lion tattoo on your hand, no problem. Well, who is Samuel? And then she was like, oh, Samuel is Medikal. And then she was like, oh, okay. The host was like, okay, so you still have Medikal tattoo on your hand, even though your marriage has crashed. And that was when she was like, yeah, I have Medikal tattoo because he and I made some beautiful memories, which resulted in our daughter Island. And I have massive respect for him. I have massive respect for him, so I'm never going to clean this tattoo. And the host was like, you are never. What if you enter into a new relationship? And she was like, no, I'm never going to erase this tattoo because Medikal and I are stuck for life. Island, we are co-parenting with Island. He can't be my enemy. I can't be his enemy. Definitely, we are going to see each other so this child grows and can make decision on her own. But for now, he and I are co-parenting. We are very, very much cool, unlike what you see on social media. And then the host was like, okay, no problem. So do you want to talk about Simply Snatch? She was like, no, I don't want to talk about Simply Snatch. Now, talking about Fela Makafui's tattoos on her hand, we've all seen that Medikal has cleaned Fela Makafui's name from his hand. Yes, he has shaded it to make it a dash. You know, Fella's name is just 5 letter words, Fella. So Medical has shaded it to make it just a dash, but Fela Makafui still has somewhere on her hand, sorry to say. So a lot of people are like, okay, so who is the problem in this relationship? They both still have the lion on their hand. We know Medical has her face of the lion, whilst Fela Makafui has her face of the lioness. If they combine it, it's a lion and lioness. We've seen that tattoo. They did it the same day from the same tattoo artist. Now, a lot of people are wondering what is really going on, because Fela Makafui maturely ignores every question that she is asked about her marriage when she goes for interview. Medical, on the other hand, took to social media, put a phone in front of him, and then started blabbering out about whatever is going on in his marriage. So people sent in their comments, and then we're like, wow, Fela Makafui is very matured. She doesn't want to talk about it. She respects Medical so much. People are feeling that these two people are even going to come back together one day. We can't say never. Medical one day come and say, I want to take Ireland here. Okay, tomorrow I want to take Ireland here. Small. You see, they are very good friends, and then by the time you realize that, another child again.